Tell me just what kind of opponent is he? To make Baki this desperate for a fight?
He is Pickle, the man known as the strongest primitive human in history. Just 2.5 hours ago, Katsumi sacrificed his own arm to unleash his ultimate technique. But, unexpectedly, the finishing move he took such pride in turned out to be nothing more than a massage for Pickle. Pickle slept peacefully in the arena, having long since viewed his opponent as a lamb for the slaughter. This sight shattered Katsumi's worldview, but after seeing the tears streaming down Pickle's face, finally found a small measure of solace. It seemed the strongest male in history had at least recognized his strength, so he decided to honor his pre-battle promise. He offered himself to Pickle as food. Before the words even faded, Pickle moved with blinding speed, tearing off his right arm. The excruciating pain instantly knocked Katsumi unconscious. Seeing that Pickle was about to devour Katsumi, Tokugawa decided to intervene. At his command, 4 snipers ambushed from the stands, attempting to bring down the beast with tranquilizers. At that moment, Doppo approached Tokugawa with an intimidating aura, instantly ordering him to have all his men stand down, because Katsumi had honored the pact with his life, and this rescue was nothing but an insult to his honor. Unexpectedly, however, Pickle did not devour Katsumi on the spot. Instead, he knelt upon the ground and prayed for him. It turned out that through their brief clash, he had come to see Katsumi as a friend. After all, despite his small stature, he had unleashed power rivaling that of a dinosaur. He believed Katsumi must have endured superhuman training, and such a man was worthy of his deepest respect. And so Pickle turned and walked away, still hungry. Soon the medical team carried Katsumi away for treatment, only to find that the tens of thousands of Shinshinkai members in the stands had vanished. In truth, they hadn't left. They were all kneeling on the ground, choosing this way to see off the leader they so deeply respected. Sometime later, Katsumi woke up in his hospital bed. Sitting right before him was none other than Retsukayo, one now missing an arm, the other a leg. They couldn't help but feel a deep sense of mutual kinship, yet Retsukayo found himself somewhat envious of Katsumi, for he had not only gained the strength he'd always dreamed of, but also fulfilled the dream of facing off against Pickle. An opportunity like this doesn't come to every martial artist, and Katsumi accepted his envy with a humble smile, but he believed this was only possible through everyone's collective effort. Without their help, he wouldn't be the man he is today. While the two were bantering, Baki entered the room carrying roses. To show his respect for Katsumi, he stripped the petals from all the roses, then crushed them in his fist, his grip tightening with incredible force until he had squeezed a single drop of essence from the petals. Elsewhere, Yujiro Hanma was sharing a drink with Doppo. He cracked open a bottle of 70 proof vodka and poured it into a mug, then downed the entire thing in a single gulp. He voiced his approval of Katsumi's performance in the fight, but felt Doppo had been far too soft during his training. Otherwise, Katsumi wouldn't have suffered such a brutal defeat. Hearing this, Doppo could only agree. He had been so captivated by his son's growth that he forgot his duty as a martial artist. While demanding the utmost from his students, he had let Katsumi go his own way. Only after seeing Katsumi in the arena today did he realize how much he had failed as a teacher.
Oh! After Doppo finished his confession, Yujiro finally got down to business.
He felt there was something fishy about Pickle's appearance. A primitive man who has been dormant for 200 million years to awaken so easily in the modern era. It's hard not to suspect some sort of conspiracy behind it. Hearing this, Doppo immediately did the math, found that the probability of Pickle awakening in the present day was only 1 in 3,800. Such a probability is practically zero. Clearly, Pickle's appearance is no accident. Perhaps the heavens noticed their existence, and specifically ordained Pickle to descend upon this era. Meanwhile, after witnessing the battle between Katsumi and Pickle, Baki tried to use his demon brain to simulate a fight with Pickle. Found he couldn't even visualize the faintest image clearly. Pickle is still hiding even greater power. Just then, Retsukayo arrived at the monster factory. When asked by Baki about Pickle's true strength, Retsukayo couldn't find the words to describe it, because neither he nor Katsumi could draw out Pickle's maximum potential. As soon as he spoke, Baki's entire body began to tremble uncontrollably.
To love me, it's just come on go today. Afterward, Baki decided not to contact Mr. Tokugawa. He chose to head out alone to challenge Pickle.
Little did he know in the arena on the other side, another warrior had already beaten him to the punching. So nice to the hack.